Almost set for the last. Standing start. Field of 4. Tapes go back. And they're away. And Wildom's Ave came out well on the inside. Starlight Ruby was very slow to begin, but it's trotting. And finding the front now was Halunky from the top of the track. Gets down and leads over Wildom's Ave. And third is Daisy Sundays. And this trio are well clear in the early part from Starlight Ruby, is just finding its feet. It's about 30-40 metres behind them at the rear of the field. They swing out of the straight and go towards the back, led by Halunky. And it leads a length. On Wildom's Ave in the trail in second. 3 back the pegs then was Daisy Sundays, and a gap of still at least 40 metres to Starlight Ruby at the rear of the field. They head into the back straight, not a lot of tempo on, and leading the way and doing it nicely was Halunky. It's a length in front. Wildom's Ave has got the trail in second, and 3 back the pegs was Daisy Sunday. Starlight Ruby's found its form. It's starting to get into its gear and is starting to eat into the margin. It's only about 25 metres off the back of Daisy Sundays as they head along the back straight. So Halunky's not going overly quickly because that's allowing the last horse to get into the margin, and is almost about to tack on after a pretty slow getaway. Halunky leads. Sitting on second was Wildom's Ave. 3 back the pegs was Daisy Sundays, and tacking onto the group now was Starlight Ruby at the rear of the field. They pass where they started from, and we're just inside the 1200 metre mark. Halunky leads them down the straight by a length. Wildom's Ave is second and will have the opportunity to use the Saddle World Shepparton sprint lane in the last circuit. 3 back along the peg line then was Daisy Sundays, and last of all was Starlight Ruby. Did a bit of chasing in that lap, but has now tacked onto the group and is only 15 metres off the front. They go past the bell and the winning post and into the stables turn at the 900 metre mark, and Halunky takes them towards the back straight. It still leads by a length. Wildom's Ave has got a nice trail in second. 3 back the pegs was Daisy Sundays, and last of all was Starlight Ruby, is a length and a half away at the rear. Into the back straight, they've got about 650 left to travel, and down the back, it leading the way Halunky from Wildom's Ave is yet to peel. 3 back the pegs Daisy Sundays. Just dropping a little bit off there was Starlight Ruby, but it's still within touch, but now it's galloped, so it's lost its chance as they head off the back straight. Wildom's Ave on the outside of Halunky goes up to pour on the pressure, and they race clear at the 400 metre mark as Wildom's Ave has run to the front and dashes for home. Halunky's in second. Daisy Sundays is 2 lengths away in third, and a long gap then to Starlight Ruby, but Wildom's Ave has got a big lead around the turn. It's about 15 or so metres in front, maybe a touch further. Halunky's battling away in second. Daisy Sundays is about to issue the challenge for second, but it's all Wildom's Ave with 100 to go. Well clear. It's 25 in front, doing it untouched here, and Wildom's Ave will win the last trial comfortably over Halunky. Daisy Sundays was third. A long gap then to Starlight Ruby, who made a mistake at the 550 metre mark, but it finishes last and sees them all safely home.